right now, in this very precise moment, no matter what has happened, no matter what is happening, or no matter what you think might happen, life is what you make it. We are all born as divine creators. We've come into this life with a unique soul and life purpose, a curriculum of sorts to explore, to dabble in, to experiment with, to mess up, to get it right, to get it wrong, to make mistakes, and to have a million chances, literally, represented to you again and again until you make the choice that aligns with your heart the most. Of course, you'll know this with your whole heart because you will feel it resonate deeply within your being. Be careful of those that you let into the depths of your mind, for they will have the greatest and most powerful subtle yet strong influences on who you are, how you feel about yourself, and how you choose to live your life, whether or not you live in integrity, honesty, and your own ultimate truth of what is correct and right for you. And when I say that, I'm not meaning what's morally correct. I'm meaning what aligns with you personally on a deep level that brings you your greatest joy, that creates and promotes sustainable well-being and vitality, that which lights your heart up, that which enhances your life and is self-affirming, and that which not only feels like, but also brings abundance into your life. When you choose to follow your heart in life, you will always end up in the right place, at the right time, with the right people, doing the right things. And again, right is used in the context of what brings you the greatest joy, abundance, and well-being. That which has you expressing your unique, right, and vital place in this beautiful tapestry of humanity. You are a gift, and life is a gift. You are a one-time miracle that has come into this life to live your life purpose, and in its simplest form, that is you just being you. What a gift! All of life is a gift. It is truly through the eyes of our own perception that we make it what it is. Through the filter of our beliefs. If you say life is hard, then it will be. I had this belief for a long time in my life, and it literally made life feel so hard and so difficult. Remember, the challenge with our beliefs, both conscious and unconscious, is that we will always create what we believe to be true. We then look for the evidence to support that belief, which of course we will always find, therefore reinforcing the belief. You can fight it and argue your reality as much as you want. I did it for years. I talked about how hard and bad it was. I lamented how difficult my life was to myself daily and to anyone that would care to listen. I became a victim of my reality that kept me recreating the same thing again and again, day in, day out. Your life won't change until you do. It was one of the hardest realities I needed to face and learn, and I'll never forget the day that someone said to me, "Your life is the way it is because of you." Ouch. I was so angry. I was seething. How dare they? How dare they say that when my husband had left me and my mum had died? How was any of that my fault? I was so upset. And yet the more I read, the more I understood, the more I learned, the more I sat and contemplated. I realized that my life was a result of my choices, and more importantly, my future would be a result of my ability to be able to respond to my current life circumstances. My response ability was all that truly mattered in this moment to be able to create something new. In the past, I didn't know that we all possess the power to change our thoughts and feelings by how we think, by what we think, and by the quality of questions that we ask ourselves. I just knew that I felt the way I did, and I felt sad and angry internally a lot of the time. I expected others to love me. I expected them to know what I was thinking or what I wanted. I expected them to appreciate me. I expected them to support me. All the while, I did not love myself. I didn't even really know what it was that I wanted. And when I did, I found it almost impossible to communicate that to others. I didn't appreciate myself, and I certainly wasn't supportive of myself with healthy, loving, supportive, and encouraging thoughts. My life reflected back to me exactly what I thought and felt about myself, and that was a super huge pill to swallow.